Well, it's always a great day when my job takes me out of the office and into a cigar lounge. And today we're at one of the great ones, the Humidor Cigar Lounge in Westmont, Illinois, a western suburb of Chicago. And with us here today is Tim Moore, General Manager.
Thanks
Tim?
for coming, Paolo.
Well, thanks for having us. We're very happy to be
Anytime.
here. Thank you. So we want to learn a little bit about the background of the Humidor and so forth. I know it's kind of a colorful story in that you've been here since day one, haven't you?
I have.
Tell us how that happened.
You know, I got very lucky. My family and Sam Karam and his family have known each other for a long time. And Sam had a couple of cigar stores before. And when he was going to open this store to move on to his next big location, decided to reach out and kind of hit me up and said, "Hey, I know you're about to graduate from college. How are things going? Do you have anything going on?" And I'm like, "Well, actually, I'll be done in like 3 months. Because why don't you come and talk to me?" So I got very lucky. Everything kind of fell into my lap, and I was able to talk to Sam, and I graduated December 13th and started here December 15th. So 2 days later, and I'm a lifer. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for forever.
You've got the dream job. Most
I do.
people want when they retire.
I feel like I'm already retired. That's the nice thing. You know, it's like I get to come here and hang out with guys that I really like hanging out with and watch sports and do something I really enjoy. So if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Now, you've done a lot more than just hang out, because I understand that this lounge has won a couple of pretty significant awards over the years.
We have. We've been very fortunate. Not only are we the very first Davidoff lounge in the United States, but we've won 2 Golden Band Awards, which present us with the highest sales in the country, not only in single store, but also in multiple location stores.
Outstanding.
So, yes, we have done very well.
Congratulations. Now, I have seen your Humidor, and it's pretty darn impressive. And I know we have 3 lounge areas to walk through as well today, but I'd sure love to show the folks, our viewers today, what we've got in the Humidor.
Well, I'll tell you what, step into my office.
Will do.
And welcome to the Humidor at the Humidor.
Outstanding. What a beautiful Humidor it is, too. Now, tell me a little bit about the selection you have here. It's pretty darn extensive.
So we have a great selection. We've got anything from Davidoff, Avo, Drew Estate, Tatuaje, Plasencia, down to your boutique stuff like Crown Heads, De Crossier, and then we have quite an extensive selection of our own house blends that we have companies make just for us.
Outstanding. Now, in the Humidor itself, I like to always give a little education on some of these here. And we have some folks who are smoking cigars maybe for the first time and don't know a little bit about cigar shop etiquette and so forth. What's the number one rule we like to not do inside a Humidor?
Oh, how about touch cigars and stick them in your nose and smell them,
Right.
Especially with the COVID stuff going on,
Right.
You know, hygiene.
Right.
That's one thing that I think I've noticed a lot of cigar brands are starting to do is actually cellophane their cigars.
Okay.
And hygiene is the main reason.
Sure.
You know, I always love it when you see somebody grab a glass tube and smell it.
Yeah.
It's like, how does that
That's
glass
right.
smell? You know,
Yeah.
but that's what's nice. You come into
Okay.
an enclosed humidor like this,
Yeah.
and the first thing people do when they walk in is, it
Yeah.
smells so good.
Yeah.
I think that's still a reason why people continue to smoke cigars and pipe tobacco.
Right.
Is it reminds them of somebody that they knew, their grandpa, their dad, that used to smoke.
Right.
So you come into a store and you smell that tobacco, and it's just reminiscent of family and fun.
Yeah. Now, if I walk into the Humidor here, the Humidor at the Humidor, and I purchase some cigars, what are my options in terms of lockers?
As long as you purchase your cigar here, we have a couple different tiers that you can do.
Okay.
You can just walk in, purchase a cigar, and go into 2 of our public lounges, the Avo and the Ashton Lounge.
Okay.
Those, there's no cost, no anything. You just have to purchase your cigars here. But if you want to go up into the first tier of memberships, for $500, we offer a private locker that is humidified. So whatever cigars you purchase here, you may keep in that locker, and as soon
Okay.
as you walk in the door, open your locker, grab a cigar, go sit and hang out.
Okay.
And then I'll show you the Davidoff Lounge,
Excellent.
which is actually the first Davidoff Lounge in the United States.
Oh my goodness.
So that comes with a different tier. It's a little more expensive, but you get a few more benefits, and it's a little quieter and, like I said, a little more exclusive.
Well, we'll
to
learn more
really-
about that when we're in the Davidoff Lounge.
You got it.
Great.
I'll show you.
Great. Lead the way.
The guys are coming with their own.
So, Tim, as I understand it, we're now standing in the very first Davidoff Lounge in the United States. How did that happen?
You know, we have always done extremely well with the Davidoff cigars.
Uh-huh.
And when Sam and Davidoff came together with opening up a lounge that was exclusive to Davidoff members, we kind of went with it. Now there's a few of them throughout the country, but we are the first. And what's nice is this gives people a very quiet, exclusive experience to come and enjoy a cigar. Now with that Davidoff Lounge, you get a few more benefits. You get your private locker, a credit towards cigars, and then obviously your own private room to come and sit and hang out and relax in.
Sure. And can members of the Davidoff Lounge also book the room for a private event, or is that done in the
You
other
know what?
lounges?
I actually don't. I reserve the other lounges for the private parties
Okay.
because I will never tell a Davidoff member that you can't sit in your own lounge
Good.
while somebody else is renting it out.
Sure.
But that's what's nice about the store is we have multiple lounges, plenty of room for everybody, and no matter what, we can always kind of accommodate somebody's party.
And as we were talking about before in the Humidor, we have two sets of lockers, do we not?
Correct.
Okay.
So in the hallway, those lockers are just $500, and that just allows you to use the lockers. It's a humidified environment to put your cigars that you purchase here, but that's what you get the extra benefit in here. You also get that same locker, but you get your own private lounge as well as the credit towards any cigars you would like.
And how much is that credit?
So it's $1,500 for the Davidoff Lounge, but you get a $750 credit towards any product.
Okay.
Now the regular lockers are just $500 with no credit.
Okay.
So you do get an extra benefit, but it just really kind of makes people want to come back to the Humidor. And especially if you're part of a very exclusive lounge, you want to bring in guests and everything. So that's another benefit is if you're a member in the Davidoff Lounge, you're welcome to bring in a guest every time you come in.
Great. So tell us a little bit about this area of the lounge now,
So
Tim.
these are our open to the public lounges. As long as you come in here and buy your cigar, you can come into the Avo Lounge or the Ashton Lounge, sit, hang out, and relax and enjoy your cigar experience. We have complimentary drinks. You get Coke, Diet Coke, water, coffee, espresso. We do not serve alcohol, but you're more than welcome to bring in your own alcohol. We have all the glasses and ice and everything here for you.
Oh, that's
If you
great.
want to bring in food or have food delivered or something, we've got all kinds of restaurants around here that will be more than happy to take care of you on the
Now,
food.
how about a little meeting or event if I want to have
So
something
that's
here?
what's nice, and that's what I love about having the two different lounges. With the doors, I have the ability to close them, and if you want to have a private meeting or a birthday party or something, we actually rent out the lounge for a private event. So it makes it where you and your friends and family or coworkers can come in and just sit, hang out, and really have a great experience.
Wonderful. Well, Tim, we sure have enjoyed this tour of the Humidor Cigar Lounge. I guess if I had one more question for you today, it would be, what is the overall writing mission here at the Humidor? What is it that you want to do with your customers to make them feel at home?
We want to provide a very warm, comfortable atmosphere for you to enjoy your smoking experience. So if you want to come somewhere and get treated like family, Humidor is where it's at.